Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing good today. I want to do a reading for singles and singles only. So if you don't know me, my name is Alex. I'm a hot mess. I'm all over the place, and yeah, there's a lot of noise in the background of my videos because I live in a very loud ass apartment complex. But welcome, thank you guys for being here. We are going to go through the zodiac, so just sit back, grab a snack if you want to listen to the whole thing, or you can skip to the timestamps. So yeah, anyways, Spirit, please tell me what's going on for singles. What's going on for singles? And this is going to be a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, I'm not going to put a date on it. June love readings are up right now. That shuffle sucked. June love readings are up right now at this moment if you want to go see something very specific for June. And July love readings, I should say, are going up next week. So make sure you're subscribed to be notified for that. Okay, anyway, let's start with Aries. All right, Aries singles. Ooh, Temperance, we're starting out good. Aries, it looks like you guys are going to have an opportunity for options. That was kind of a weird way to put that. I don't know why I said it like that. I feel like you have multiple opportunities. I also feel like people are going to be approaching you like all at the same time. It's not necessarily going to be like one right after the other. We have a lot of communication here. We have the Temperance here, which is Sagittarius energy. We have the Knight of Swords, someone rushing in, someone who's more impulsive. And then we have the Knight of Wands reverse, someone who's in and out. I feel like you have an opportunity for a hookup here. And then you also have someone who is wanting to jump into something right away. So I'm not sure if either, these are very like opposite ends of the spectrum, I feel like. We have someone who really wants to talk to you a lot with the Knight of Swords here. They want to stay up until 3 a.m. to talk to you. And then the Knight of Wands is kind of just like hit it and quit it. So whatever floats your boat, whatever floats your boat, do what you need to do, Aries. Overall, we have the Judgment reverse and we have the Ace of Swords. So again, lots of communication. I would stay away from judging people too quickly here. I mean, you don't have to get involved with either of these people. I feel like you have a summer full of fun. I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun to kind of get to know these people and like see what their intentions are. I feel like if anything, it's just going to be very entertaining. So yeah, I feel like Aries singles are going to have a good time. I feel like you guys are gonna have a good time. I know I want to say like this is a timeless reading, but I also feel like this is happening like this is summer. It's summertime, you know. This definitely feels like hot girl summer energy. So have fun. Have fun. Okay, let's go to Taurus. I'm sorry if you guys can hear my cat screaming in the background. She's literally been asleep. She's literally been asleep this whole time. And then I start a video and she starts screaming. Okay. Let's go to Taurus. Dot. Oh my god, she's so dramatic. You're fine. She likes to hunt her toys. I know a lot of you are going to be like, oh my god, Alex, your cat's dying. Go check on her. No, she does this every day. Dot. Oh my god. All right, show me Taurus singles. Show me what's going on for the single Taurus people. What's going on? Dot. Oh, I accidentally grabbed 3 cards for the overall. Oh my god. Dottie, stop it. She's such a psychopath. Okay. So we have the 7 of Cups here. So again, kind of the same as Aries. You have a lot of options, and then we have the Well, which is nurturing something. And then these two came out together. We have the 9 of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like, you know what's happening here, Taurus singles? I feel like you guys want a relationship. I feel like you guys want stability, and you're only being presented with people who are treating you like an option. I feel like that's what's going on here. In the overall, again, I accidentally grabbed 3 cards. We have the Three of Swords reversed, the Star, and the Four of Cups. I feel like there is an opportunity here for some sort of reconciliation with someone from the past, but I also feel like with the Four of Cups here, you're kind of like, I don't know, like there's something off about it. So I don't know if this person that you want to reconcile with or this person that wants to reconcile with you is just like not like meeting your standards or something. Or maybe like you could be caught up in someone from the past. Like maybe you have all of these options. Maybe you have a bunch of people approaching you, wanting to date you and wanting to like take you out and like start something with you. But you're very much up in your head about this past person. If you are looking for reconciliation, it's definitely here. I mean, the Star and the Three of Swords reversed definitely are reconciliation vibes in my opinion. The only thing that concerns me here is the Four of Cups, which is like boredom and discontentment. So I guess my advice here is like, if this past person that you are wanting to get back together with isn't meeting your standards, like do what you need to do to move forward, you know? Because it looks like you have a bunch of other people here that want to take you out, a bunch of people that like want to give you what you deserve. But at the same time, it's like, how are you supposed to give these people a chance when you're still caught up on someone from the past, right? Because, like, we don't want to, you and I don't want to date someone who's still caught up on an ex, you know? And I feel like you're emotionally intelligent enough to recognize it about yourself, and that's why you're, like, rejecting people. Because you're like, well, I don't want to get involved with someone if I'm still, like, hung up on someone. Like, I don't want to do that to them. I don't want to do that to myself. Like, so, yeah, I definitely feel like there's reconciliation here in the future. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. There's heavy Aquarius energy here, definitely. So, yeah. Yeah, Taurus. Okay. Taurus singles, getting back together with someone. Let's go to Gemini. Okay, Gemini singles. Oh my god. Not two third-party cards. Okay. Gemini, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. We have the Fool reversed here with the Ace of Wands. There's someone here that you're stuck in the past about. There's someone here that you're very attracted to that you can't stop thinking about with the Ace of Wands and the Fool reversed. There's someone here that like you want to take a risk on, but like you're also scared to take a risk on. I feel like you can't, it's almost obsessive. I'm getting kind of obsessive with this. Like you may be obsessively thinking about someone, so it's definitely time to figure that out. And then we have the Three of Cups reversed and the Three of Pentacles reversed. You could be involved with like a coworker or someone in your friend group or someone you met through friends or coworkers. I'm not sure. There's a lot of like people here. There's a lot of people here. This is a lot of third-party energy. I feel like whoever you're dealing with is either dealing with someone else or maybe you're dealing with someone else, but you're thinking about someone from the past. I feel like there's a lot of messiness here. This feels very, very, very messy. This needs to be like organized. And I feel like if you have a roster and you're still thinking about someone else that's like not on your roster, there needs to be a cutoff of the roster. And like if you're gonna pursue this person from the past, like you need to just do it. Like there's really no point in having your roster because you can't focus on it anyways. And it looks like it's stressing you out in a way. So good for you for like having options and trying to like stay open, but at the same time I feel like it is overwhelming you and stressing you out. Overall, we have the Six of Cups reversed and the Artist reversed. And again, these energies can be reversed too. Like maybe this is the person that you're dealing with. Maybe the person you're dealing with is like a total cheater. You know what I'm saying? Six of Cups reversed for me as a reader is karmic lessons. And then the Artist reverse is like not feeling creative, not really feeling like you can create with somebody else. I feel like there's a lot of misplaced energy here, Gemini, which kind of doesn't surprise me. Gemini brains are kind of all over the place. And that's not me hating on Geminis. I mean, my cat was just screaming during the Taurus reading and she's a Gemini. Literally, she's like asleep most of the day and I turn on my camera and she's like screaming at me the whole time. So like, to me, like that's Gemini energy. Like, to me, that's Gemini energy. Just like crazy all over the place. Like they don't know, like, so I feel like sometimes you guys don't know what you're doing, but like you do it anyway. Like, and that's one of the things that I like about Geminis. Like, you guys are willing to try new things. Like, if something doesn't like if something doesn't satisfy you, you're kind of like, okay, like on to the next. But the shadowy side of that is like you have a hard time finishing what you started, and you have a hard time, or sometimes, right, this isn't all Geminis, but sometimes Geminis have a hard time like looking at the hard stuff and being like, okay, well, maybe I should really like stay in this one place and fix this before I move on to something else. I feel like you guys get yourself into a lot of messy situations, and I think a lot of the times you guys are kind of like goofy, silly, funny, and it's like funny. It's like, oh, the Gemini just like in trouble again. But I think that like when that builds up over time, you realize that you've gotten yourself into situations that you're having a hard time getting yourself out of. And so yeah, I think like take all of that like nervous energy that you have, all of that back and forth energy, and really try to channel it into like getting your thoughts organized, getting your priorities straight, and just like really figuring out what you truly want. Because like you can be a Gemini and be all over the place and still be in a committed relationship and still be like attracted to one person for the like, or commit to one person for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Geminis get kind of like a bad rap for that. Like, oh, Geminis, they can't stick to one person. They can't stick to one person. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think that like either like, I feel like this is true for all people. Like either you're poly if you want to be with multiple, you know, like either you're poly and you want to be with multiple people, or like you're just very, very unhealed and you don't know how to, and you have a lack of emotional intelligence and you don't know how to work out relationships. So it's like, I feel like Geminis get kind of a bad rap a lot of the time, and I make fun of Geminis a lot, so I'm definitely like guilty of that. But I know that like at the end of the day, you guys are just kind of like, you guys are just busy. Like your brains are busy. You guys like, and there's just a lot of energy going on, and there just needs to be a lot of organizing going on. And I feel like once you get that solved, once you get all this shit organized and you cut off some hoes, I feel like you can focus on what you want to focus on, which is this person that you are thinking about from the past. So I don't know. I don't know who needed to hear that, but we have heavy Aquarius energy here. Aquarius energy is very interesting. It's interesting that this, you have the longest reading of everyone. I'm so sorry, Gemini. But like, I feel like Aquarius energy is interesting, that it's interesting that it's showing up here because Aquarius is very like out there, and I feel like Aquarius is a lot quieter than Gemini. So it's very interesting that like you are attracted to someone who is in Aquarius energy, because like Geminis are a little bit more all over the place. Aquarians are just kind of like fucking whatever. As an Aquarius sun and moon, like I can confirm that. We're just kind of like, we don't really like, Aquarians don't really like that all over the place energy, and I feel like you're kind of aware of that. Like your person has that quality about them. They don't want the disorganization. They don't want the chaos, I guess. And I feel like Geminis, you guys like the chaos. I'm not saying you guys are like crazy, unhealthy people, but you like a little bit of drama. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, this person doesn't like the drama, and if you really want to be with this person, then you kind of need to clean it up a bit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Gemini singles, you got a long reading, but that's what I have for you. That's what I have for you. I mean, if you want to keep your options, they're definitely going to be there. But if you want to get this past person back, you know, you know what you have to do now. So yeah. Okay. Who is next? Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Cancer singles. Okay. Cancer singles. Ooh. Everyone's getting Seven of Cups today, which I think is a good thing. I mean, you got it reversed here, and we'll talk about that. But I think like everyone has a lot of options coming towards them, which is really exciting. So we have the Seven of Cups reversed here, which says that you feel a little bit overwhelmed right now. And then we have the Five of Swords reversed. I feel like there's someone that you may be waiting on for an apology. And then we have the Queen of Wands reversed. This person may be with another person. And then we have the High Priestess reversed. I feel like you're having a hard time listening to your intuition. I feel like you have the potential to be like meeting new people, and you just don't want to. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, if you know that, like, you're not ready to date around, or you're just kind of like, bro, I don't have the energy for that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's very admirable to be that self-aware, you know? But I do feel like there is someone here from the past that is on your mind. Overall, we have the Knight of Swords and the Sun reversed. I feel like what's really killing you is that you don't really know what's going on with this person. Because the Knight of Swords reverse is an energy of being mysterious, and the Sun reverse is like delayed happiness. I feel like you don't know all the details about what this past person is up to, and it's really killing you. And it's, yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. It makes you feel really sad. You could be dealing with a Leo, or maybe Leo season is going to be important for you. We also have Taurus here. I feel like the advice here is to make a decision. You really need to decide if you want to continue being with this, or continue like waiting on this person, or manifesting this person. I feel like if you do choose to keep manifesting this person, you need to do one last manifestation and then set it aside and like go about your life. So I feel like this is kind of consuming your mind. And that's why the Seven of Cups is here in the reverse. I feel like there's a lot of thoughts running through your head, and a lot of emotion, I guess I should say, running through your head. And it's not solving anything, because you're not getting the necessary information about your person that you feel like you need. And so I feel like there's just a lot of misplaced emotion going on, and it's turning into anxiety. It may even be turning into depression. I feel like you really, really want an apology from someone, and it just hasn't come yet. It just hasn't come yet. I also feel like with the Queen of Wands reverse, this is sometimes third party energy, but it's also an indication of shadow work. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like once you make a decision on whether or not you want to pursue... Can I help you? What? What? You have been asleep this whole time, and I turn on my camera, and you got a lot to say. I know. Okay. Anyway, sorry, that's Dot. If you haven't been here before, she likes to scream in the middle of my readings. So yeah, I feel like you just need to make a decision on whether or not you want to wait around for this person. And I feel like you've been delaying this decision for a while, and that's why the High Priestess is here in the reverse. This is an indication that like you feel like you can't listen to your intuition. You don't really know, like you just don't know what to do. You just don't know what to do, and you're having a hard time listening to yourself. You're having a hard time determining what the right thing to do is. So yeah, I mean, if you're wondering if there's reconciliation on the table, I don't really see it right now. If you're wondering if you're going to hear from this person, I don't really see it right now. I feel like this person is very mysterious. Very, very mysterious, which, I mean, just because there's a delay in communication doesn't mean, like, okay, so like, even if they're not talking to you, it doesn't mean they're still not hiding things from you. I feel like you don't know everything about this person that... Okay, what am I trying to say? I'm so sorry. There's a lot you don't know about this person. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Like, there's a lot of things here that you don't know about this person that's going on in their life. And I don't know if you would be so comfortable if you did know these things. I think that's why the Sun is here reversed. I feel like they have, like, you think... I feel like you're sitting here and you're like, oh my God, like, I have issues. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? And I feel like this person has a lot of things wrong with them too. I feel like this person is up on a pedestal, and I feel like this person has a lot more issues than you think that they do. But yeah, you could be dealing with a Leo or a Taurus. But yeah, Cancer, that's what I have for you. I hope that helped and brought some clarity. So yeah, I feel like you have the opportunity to go meet new people, definitely, but I feel like it overwhelms you because you're very concerned about someone else. So just decide like what you want to pursue right now. If you're not getting anything from this past person, like if you have no choice but to like leave them, not speak to them, you know, like if you're not a stalker, right? Like you just got to leave it alone and manifest it if you really want it. Okay, let's go to Leo. Leo singles. Leo singles. Apparently this is the summer of Leo. So, ooh. Leo, I see here that you're being very selfish with your, and let me move this. I have to wash this little tub so I can put witchy things in it. That was random, I'm sorry. As a Leo rising, I can confirm some of this. So maybe you guys can relate to this. So I feel like you've been very selfish with your energy, Leo, and I feel like it's working out in your favor. The shadowy side of this is that you may have, you may have girl bossed a little bit too close to the sun. Like, you may have like been so selfish with your energy that you may have accidentally like created this block. So now you're at the point where you're scared of relationships just in general. Can confirm as a Leo rising. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed here, just being selfish. And then we have the Ace of Swords. You're having a new beginning of your own. And we have the King of Wands. So you're in King of Wands energy right now. I love that for you. King of Wands energy is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could also be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and you could be getting communication from an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So you've been looking for that. That's definitely on the horizon for you. I do feel like for most of you, though, this is clarity about like what you truly want in a relationship. Like you're kind of just standing in your power right now. Like your communication skills are on point. You're very attractive. You're very charismatic. Like you're just doing you, and you're not giving to people who don't deserve your energy. Like you're just kind of conserving it for the right person. In the overall though, we have the Tower reversed and the Ten of Pentacles reversed. I feel like there is a shadow here of like being scared of commitment. And I don't necessarily think that it's like, oh, I don't want a relationship. I don't want a relationship. I think that you're just scared of getting burned again. And I say burned because we are fire signs, right? And this is the summer of Leo. The astrology for Leos is like amazing this summer. This is a time that all the Leos are going to be getting a ton of attention, as they should. Like relationships are going to be on point. It's just everyone's going to be meeting a lot of people. I think the advice here, Leos, is that you are going to be meeting a lot of people this summer. Just like, I don't see that here in the reading, but I just know that from astrology. You're going to be meeting a lot of people. There are going to be a lot of people who are very, very attracted to you and who love your energy and who like want to like hang out with you. And, I think that you need to open yourself up to meeting new people, and need to open yourself up to the idea that maybe someone that you get into a relationship isn't going to screw you over, I know that's something that I've been working on, so, no shame there. And it makes sense, especially if you've been super burned in the past. You've been very, very hurt, maybe even abused if we want to go there, whether that be emotionally or other stuff, right? And I feel like there's just been a really, really big wall put up. And I think that it worked out for a little bit because it kept a lot of really bad people away. But now it's time to kind of like, it's time to put yourself out there again. It's time to step into the spotlight again, as Leos thrive in the spotlight. We all belong in the spotlight. It's time to step into the sun, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, it's time to stop avoiding this change. And also, if you feel like you're kind of aware of your commitment issues, just like, and you're kind of like confused on like where to go or how to start working on that, I would definitely like reach out to a therapist. I mean, no shame in therapy. Like, especially if you like don't know how to deal with it. Like if you genuinely are like, I don't know how to deal with this. Like, I don't know where to start. Like, go talk to a professional for sure. And I'm not saying you have to be there once a week, but it always helps to have some sort of guidance when you don't really know where to go. And, I feel like it's time to open up your heart again. And Leos operate from the heart space. They're very loyal. They're very heart-centered. They're very courageous. And they're very adamant about protecting who they love the most. And I feel like that part of you at your core has been shut off just because you've been repairing and rejuvenating and recovering from whoever hurt you in the past. And now it's time to give that energy to someone who truly deserves it. And I feel like, if you've been through it, you know how to recognize red flags at this point. You're very confident in your skills. You're very confident in your communication. So you're going to be able to spot the red flags very easily this time around. And I can definitely say confidently that like you're not going to fall for people. You're not going to fall for false people, but also you have to understand that like getting into a relationship, like there is the risk of getting hurt. And if you can get past the fear of like putting yourself at risk of getting hurt, then like you're golden. So there's always that risk of getting hurt. It's always there. But trust yourself enough to recognize the red flags. So yeah, lots of options this summer, Leo. Lots of energy, lots of attention is going to be on you. And possibly a person is going to come in and steal your heart away. So yeah, you don't want to miss that. You don't want to let that pass you by, especially if you're looking for a relationship. So yeah, Leos, that's what I have for you. Let's go to Virgo. All right, Virgo singles. I have one more. Oh. So I'm getting two stories here, Virgo. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Okay. We have the Eight of Swords, which is being up in your head about something. And I feel like it's about a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Or, I mean, if you're not dealing with one of those signs, this is someone who's in air sign energy. I feel like the person you're up in your head about is a little bit impulsive. Like, even though they're a little bit exciting, they love to jump into things. They're very communicative, or they were very communicative at a time. I feel like this person, again, their shadow is being impulsive, and somehow their impulsivity or the fact that they're unpredictable kind of has you up in your head a little bit. I feel like you're trying to let this person go with the Four of Pentacles reverse, but with the Knight of Cups reverse, I feel like you're afraid of some sort of rejection. So I do feel like, oh, sorry. Hold on. Okay. So I do feel like I don't really see a new person coming in, Virgos. I'm going to be real honest. I don't really see a new person coming in. I think that you're kind of mentally stuck on someone. I think you're mentally stuck on someone who in the past has been very unpredictable. And I think that you're trying to let it go. I think that you're really trying to let it go, but that feeling of rejection kind of haunts you. Overall, we have the Two of Cups and the Star. So I'm getting two things with this. This is either reconciliation with someone that, or with this person that you've been up in your head about, or this is someone new who's trying to come through. And this is something that you've been manifesting for a while. It's trying to come through, but I feel like you will probably like not see it because you're still hung up on this person. So yeah, not a super long reading for you, Virgos. I feel like it's time to really look at this person that has you up in your head so much. And I'm not even saying that you still want to be with this person or that you're still in love with this person, because you may not be. Again, I'm getting two groups of you here. I usually only get that with Gemini, but Virgos, I'm really feeling that with you. I feel like once you figure out why you're so stuck on this person, like, right, maybe someone just like severely hurt you in the past and you just like can't really like, you're like, why can't I let this go? It could just be something as simple as that. But once you kind of like figure that out and you get your hands on that and you really like work through that, I feel like this relationship is going to be revealed to you. And for the people who are concerned about a person from the past, you definitely have that opportunity to reconcile. However, I don't think the opportunity to reconcile is going to come through until you let go of the fear of rejection. Very interesting. Signs I see here, we have Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Don't get too hung up on the signs. I only call out signs when I feel called to. So yeah, Virgo, very short reading for you today. Let's go to Saggies. Saggies! Whew, okay. Saggy singles. Ooh. Oh. Saggies, are you okay? I'm guessing not. So these two came out together. We have the King of Wands and the Ten of Swords. I feel like, and that's definitely you, Saggies. This is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. What? That's Dot, if you guys are new here. She literally sleeps all day, and then I turn on my camera and she screams at me. What? Okay. I love you. Okay. Can I hang out with you after I do this reading? Ma'am. Anyway, so Saggies, I feel like there is a betrayal here, or there's some sort of heartbreak that you're trying to move past. I feel like you're very stuck on it, though. And I feel like there is a little bit of emotional avoidance here with the King of Cups reversed. I feel like you're not moving through the emotions that you need to move through, and you're trying to start something else with the Well. That's like nurturing something. I feel like you're trying to start something somewhere else, and you're avoiding some sort of heartbreak that you need to work through before you start other things. Overall, I say that again because in the overall we have the Four of Swords, which is basically this energy of like retreat and rest and heal. It's like calm down, like conserve your energy, put that energy back into yourself, rest, rejuvenate. And then the Two of Swords reversed is like needing to make a decision and sticking to it. And I feel like with these two paired, there needs to be the decision. No, like your decision needs to be healing. That's what it needs to be. And I'm not saying you have to stay in healing for 10 years. Like, do it for a month, you know? Do it for 2 weeks. Like, get everyone out of your phone for 2 weeks. Don't just, like, spend 2 weeks or a month focusing on just yourself, just your hobbies, just your work. Like, I feel like you're trying to... Sorry, I don't think, Saddies, I don't think you're bad people. I don't think you're bad people at all. That's not like what I'm saying. I feel a lot of emotional pain, but I also feel like you're kind of looking the other way. And I feel like if you keep looking the other way, the more this pain is going to grow. I mean, to me, like my opinion, the Ten of Swords is like the most painful card in the deck. Like, I mean, you see him, he has 10 swords in his back. This is like... stick a knife in me, I want to die, like, and I feel like that's kind of sitting in the back of your brain, but you kind of push it away instead of really, really looking at it. I'm not saying that you have to stay up until 4 a.m. every night crying your eyes out, but I feel like there's something here that you're not seeing, or something here that you see and you don't really, you just kind of turn a blind eye to it, you know? So Sagittarius singles, I do feel like, even though you definitely have options, I feel like and I say that because you're trying to start something somewhere else. I feel like there are people in your phone, or maybe you're in a new relationship that maybe you shouldn't have jumped into. I don't know. Obviously this reading is for singles. Maybe you're talking to someone and you just started talking to someone. They're like, let's be boyfriend and girlfriend, or like, let's be together. And you're like, oh God, you know? I just feel like you're not going to be able to fully open up until you look at whatever this emotional issue is. And I feel really bad for you. I feel really I feel a lot of sadness coming from you. I don't know what this betrayal is. I don't know what this emotion is. I don't know if this is like betrayal from a past relationship, or if this is just, I don't know where this pain comes from. But it's time to look at it. It's time to look at it, Saggies. Yeah. Oh my God. God bless me. Okay, Saggies, that's what I have for you. Thank you. Let's go to Libra. Libra singles. Libra singles. Okay, Libra singles. Oh. Libra singles, I feel like you feel a little bit depleted right now with the Strength reverse. The Five of Swords. I feel like you just dealt with someone who was very like one-sided with you, and then we had the Nine of Wands reverse. I feel like you're having a hard time like getting over that, or you just keep replaying it in your head. But we have the Ace of Pentacles here, which says that you have some sort of commitment coming in. Yeah, you have a really big relationship coming in. Libra singles. Overall, we have the High Priestess and the Knight of Cups. That's a love offer. And I feel like I'm not really getting past energy with this. I think that this is somebody new. But I do think that you feel a little bit tired. I think that, I don't know if you just got out of another connection or if you're wanting to hear. I can't really tell if this is, I don't think that this is reconciliation. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, Libra. So I don't know if that's what you're gunning for, getting back together with someone, but I feel like this is somebody new. I feel like it's going to kind of come out of nowhere too. It's going to move pretty slowly. That's energy of the Ace of Pentacles, but this person is very loving, they're very giving, they're, I don't know, a little, you know, they're emotionally intelligent. So I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of signs and synchronicities before this person comes in. With the High Priestess here, I don't know what else to say, Libras. I feel like you have a relationship coming in that's coming in unexpectedly. It's going to come, I think it's going to come in the middle of like you healing from something else. And I don't know, maybe the thing that you're healing from isn't like a past relationship. Maybe there's something going on at work. Maybe like your focus just isn't on. I don't think your focus is on relationships, which is kind of surprising for Libras because you guys love relationships. But I feel like right now something happened in your life. You're working on healing that. You're like, I'm running in circles in my head about this thing. And then this person just kind of comes out of nowhere. Yeah, that's what I feel. You could be dealing with a Leo, or Leo season is going to be important for you, which I think Venus in Leo is very important for everyone. So that could just be an energy of like right now at this moment or this summer. You could also be hearing from a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So I don't know. Very short reading for you, Libra. Okay, let's go to Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio singles. Oof. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. So Page of Wands came out as a challenge and it landed on the King of Swords. Ooh, we have a lot of immaturity here. We have 2 pages. Okay, so the King of Swords came out. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Page of Wands talks about travel, and it came out as a challenge. So I don't know if, I mean, this could also be a passionate message. It does talk about communication as well. I do feel like there's a message about travel coming towards you, maybe about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or maybe you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in your chart. I don't know. But there is some sort of communication here. Both of these cards talk about communication. So I feel like there's some sort of communication coming up about a message about travel, a vacation, or maybe you're moving. I don't know. But you're getting some sort of information about that. It is going to be a bit challenging. So I don't know if you're going on vacation with someone that you're talking to, or maybe you will be meeting someone while you're on vacation. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed with the Six of Swords reversed. This is someone coming back from the past. I feel like singles, you have a new person on the horizon, and then you have a past person who's going to try to make their way back to you. Yeah, Scorpio singles, you have 2 people who are coming in. And you know what? I feel like this feels very complicated to me, and I feel like that's why the High Priestess is here. And then we also have the Page of Pentacles in the reversed as well. Page of Pentacles reversed feels like missed opportunity to me here. I feel like someone is coming in, they're very unstable, I will say that. The past person is very unstable, they still have money issues, they still have commitment issues, you know, whatever. I mean, Pentacles reversed is like stability, foundation issues, so whether that's money, commitment, loyalty, you know, all that good stuff, that's reversed here. So I think this past person is like an obvious no to me, but I don't know, maybe they give you a convincing story. So like, you know, I'm not you, but I'm just trying to tell you, I'm just trying to warn you about that, okay? They're definitely making a comeback here. This feels very complicated. It doesn't feel messy. It just feels like a hard decision to make. This new person that's coming in, I think it's a challenge because I think you are going to be tempted by the past person, but this new person is also very tempting as well. If this isn't like actual travel, like going on trips, this person is just making their way towards you. This person is very communicative. I feel like the past person is not. So I don't know. I feel like the past person feels like they missed out on an opportunity with you, and that's why the Page of Pentacles reverse is here. I also feel like it's also here to tell you, like, this new person is an opportunity. Are you going to take it or are you not? Okay, Scorpio singles, that's what I have for you. Past person coming back, and yeah, you have a really big decision to make. You have a really big decision. I would make the decision about the past person now, because they're showing up as still unstable. So when they make their way towards you, it doesn't matter what they say, they still have these issues. So I would make that decision now, or at least start thinking about it so that you're prepared when it does happen, okay? Yeah, that's my house, Scorpios. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus. Yeah, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, maybe. Don't get too caught up in the signs. Okay, let's go to Capricorn. 41, 15. All right, Capricorn singles. I did not mean to grab that many cards. Jesus. Woo! Capricorn singles, I'm going to say this right now. Don't overinvest in someone that you know intuitively is not good for you. And I feel like you're going to get tempted. So I don't know if that's someone from the past or someone new. I feel like you're about to deal with a player. I feel like you got a player coming in. We have the Queen of Cups reverse and the Taurus. I did not mean to say that. This is Taurus energy. You could be dealing with a Taurus or meeting a Taurus. So we have the Queen of Cups reverse, having a hard time listening to your intuition, and the Empress, which is being in receiving mode. These are two very opposite energies to me, and I feel like you need to be in Empress mode, or at least be open to listening to your intuition. Don't do mental gymnastics over a person. Like, go based off, like, make your decisions based off of their actions. We have the Eight of Swords reversed here, which is coming out of mental entrapment. Then we have the Three of Cups reversed, third party energy, and Five of Cups, which is grieving. I feel like you're about to encounter a person or deal with someone who is a cheater. I'm gonna say it, like, emotional cheater, physical cheater, I don't know, both. It doesn't matter, right? This person's a cheater. Overall, we have the Well and the Queen of Swords. This is saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. This is saying invest in those that are showing you who they truly are and they're a good person. So, like, if their actions are good, invest in those people, nurture those relationships. But, you know, if you know that you're being cheated on, or if someone's being terrible with communication, you know that they're talking to other people, you know, don't invest in those people. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about this. This feels very dramatic, so I want to say that this is probably a past person coming back around. Because, like, why would you get this involved with someone that you don't really know yet? Like, this feels very dramatic over someone new. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is someone from the past. So, yeah, we have Taurus here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, I'm going to just, don't do it. That's your advice, Capricorn. Don't do it. Okay, let's go to Aqua. Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. Bless me, achoo. Okay, all my K-pop fans will know that reference. Okay, anyway. Hi, Aquas. I'm an Aqua Sun and Moon, so I'm just curious as to how this reading is gonna go. If it's bad, I do not claim. Okay, Aqua singles. No, do not claim. That's the Seven of Swords. Oh. All right, Aquas, you know what you're doing. You know what you're about to do. Oh. Aquas, you're about to have options, and I don't know if it's both of these options or just one of them, but one of them sneaky as hell. Oh my goodness. Okay. If anything, Aquas, you're going to be entertained. So we have the Seven of Swords, which is someone who's sneaky, and then we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is a love offer from someone who's sneaky. I don't really know how else to put that. And then we have the Page of Pentacles reverse and the Star reverse. So here you are as the Star reverse. I don't think you're looking to reconcile with anybody. This is what I feel with this. Like, Page of Pentacles is like a, hey, want to go get coffee? And then the Star reverse is like having no hope in a situation. I feel like you don't just feel like that about new people, you know, especially if you're like doing the inner work and like opening yourself up to new relationships. But you do kind of have this energy about past people. So I'm guessing you're going to have a past person try to come in. You can kind of see that in the overall. Did I grab 3 cards on accident? Oh, I accidentally grabbed 3 cards. Yeah, you got options. You could, one of these options could be a coworker or like a friend or like a classmate or something. I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made here. We have the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. I'm guessing the King of Pentacles is going to be the better option here. King of Wands is someone who's very sexy, very charismatic, and very passionate. Definitely a good time, but the King of Pentacles is like also sexy, but like has no commitment issues. Not that the King of Wands does, but the King of Pentacles is more known for his loyalty and his commitment, and he's got money. Like, he's just very stable. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say the King of Pentacles is probably the better one to go with. And you'll probably know who this person is because they don't like drama. They're probably very soft-spoken. They're probably very just calm. Like, they just, you know that there's no drama with them. Like, they're very to the point. They're very honest. The King of Wands is going to cause a little bit of drama. They're not a bad person, but they're a little bit dramatic, you know? 3 of Pentacles. There's a lot of people here. I feel like you're going to have a very active summer, Aquarius. I feel like you have a lot of people trying to get your attention, and I feel like one of these people, again, I can't say for sure, I can just guess, but one of these people is definitely someone from your past trying to get your attention, and they're very sneaky, and I think they're going to pull out all the stops with the Ace of Cups. But you really don't have to get stuck on this because you have a lot of people here who are trying to get your attention. So just know that, like, even though this is very entertaining and it's a good story to tell your friends when you're at the local Chili's and you're having the $2 drinks or whatever they have and you're eating your pasta, like, it's a good story, but this is not something that you want to invite back into your life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, very, very active next couple of months for you, Aquarius. Very exciting. Let me know how it goes. I'll let you guys know as an Aquarius sun and moon how this goes for me. I don't leave my apartment. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay. But yeah, signs I'm picking up on, you could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. We do have Aqua here as well. So yeah, don't get too caught up on the signs though. Very entertaining. Very, very entertaining. Okay, let's go to Pisces. Pisces. All right, Pisces singles. Pisces singles. I can't tell. I think that's a challenge. Yeah. Magician came out as a challenge. Oh my god, I keep accidentally grabbing 3 cards for the overall. We'll get to that. The Magician came out as a challenge. I feel like you're having a hard time manifesting right now, Pisces. Which is interesting because I think Pisces have... I think they're one of the signs in the zodiac that have the easiest time manifesting. So let's see why. We have the Ace of Wands reverse. It feels like you've kind of lost your passion. And again, this is a love reading, right? This is for singles. I feel like you've lost your passion for dating. You've lost your passion for making new connections. And we have the 2 of Pentacles here. There needs to be balance here. I feel like with the 5 of Swords as well, you need to stop coming at relationships as like a means to get something out of it. Obviously, relationships have to be mutually beneficial in order for them to be enjoyable. But I feel like there needs to be a different perspective on like why you're getting into relationships. So like, I'm not saying your standards are too high. That's not what I'm saying. I just feel like the priorities or something aren't straightened out enough. Or maybe you want a certain kind of person and you're manifesting the opposite of that, you know? And I feel like you don't really understand why that's happening. And so there needs to be a perspective shift on like why this is happening. And I do feel like it has something to do with this. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. There needs to be a perspective shift on like what lights you up, what makes you passionate, what you're attracted to. And honestly, sometimes we are not attracted to the same things that we were attracted to a year ago. I can definitely say that for myself. So maybe you're just not attracted to the same kinds of people that you used to be attracted to. And now you kind of have to rethink that. Overall, we have the Nine of Cups, the Judgment reverse, and the Strength reverse. I accidentally grabbed 3 cards. You do have some sort of wish fulfillment coming in with the Nine of Cups. There's a manifestation coming in of some sorts. However, it's going to kind of stress you out. And I want to say that it's because I think that you're just not attracted to the same kind of person that you used to be attracted to. Maybe you've done a lot of healing, you've done a lot of growing, and you know, someone who's dramatic and all over the place and you know, fights a lot and is selfish is just not someone that you want to call into your life anymore. And I think that a lot of us who are unhealed, we do that on accident, right? And then we finally get sick of our shit and we're like, okay, we need to do something about it. So you've been doing healing and you've been fixing your issues, and now you're like, well, who do I want to attract, you know? So Pisces singles, for you, I do feel like you have people coming in. You do have people coming in. However, I don't think that they're exactly your type anymore. Now, I'm not saying you have to date people you're not attracted to. That's not what I'm saying at all. Like, always be physically attracted to the person you're dating. You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like you want a different kind of person. You want someone better than the people you've been with in the past. And I feel like you have people coming in. They're just not exactly what you're attracted to anymore. So it's definitely time to manifest and rethink the kind of person that you want to be with. So yeah, Pisces, that's what I have for you. And that's what I have for everyone. Thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure to check out your June 2023 love reading and your June bonus reading. And come hang out with me on TikTok. Join the Discord. I love you guys so much. I'll see you later. Bye.